This is the S&P 500 one-day reading for October 28th, 2022. It's currently August 25th, 2022, 9:48 p.m. Eastern Time. So the overall theme and behavior for the day, we have a nullified victory card. That's a breakout that's somehow made irrelevant by other behavior throughout the day. What's interesting is we have a disappointment at the high, so everybody's expecting us to break through a key resistance. Instead, we turn around and we break down through support after failing to break through that key resistance. There's a big move to the high, it looks like, to the high or from the high, and as well as the low. There's a big move to reach the low. We attempt to establish new support there. What's interesting is that we have the exact same setup. On the 31st, we have a nullified victory card and a failed attempt to break through key, and the disappointment card in the high position. My sense is that we have what appears to be a breakout around the high, but it's more like a fake out. We turn around and we break down through key support. It's on a one-day chart and likely a multi-day chart, being that it's 2 days in a row. And I'm advised to trade around a brief high before a notable decline. I think probably it's like my sense is that we attempt to break out through that same price level here. So it's still Queen of Discs energy. We haven't really fallen into the indolence energy, and what I'm talking about is on the overview. We haven't quite hit that decline yet. We're still hanging out at a support level that was past opportunity. It looks like we attempt to break through it, but it doesn't work out. In the pre-market, there's a low. We move higher out of that low. Right around the open, there's volatility and a notable drop on a one-day chart within a period of volatility. But then right around the first half hour, big move to the upside. It'll stand out on a one-day chart. We're range-bound at that support level that we attempted to establish. That same support level again. We're range-bound there at roughly at a high there. And then we have a notable drop from that high between roughly 11 and 12-ish. Attempt to establish support. We attempt to establish support right around noontime, mid part of the day, and then between roughly 1 and 2, there's a decline to and through a support level, and then we turn around and reuse that support level as support. Another low for the day. And a trade opportunity here between roughly 2 and 3, or let's say in the last 2 hours of trading, there's a rally out of that dip to and through support, followed by a return to that support. There's a rally off of that along a diagonal trend line. We break through horizontal resistance, meet secondary resistance, and then we pull back to somewhere between those two price levels. That's roughly between 2 and 3. And then a notable drop, a notable decline off of a high in the last hour. There's 3 pokes through the same price level, followed by a sharp drop. And it looks like overnight there's a sharp drop there, or at least in the post market there's a bit of a decline there, something to do with an agreement between 2 leaders. And there's a trade opportunity to open up a long position in the midst of the decline if it takes place at the end of the day and not overnight. That's the S&P 500 for October 28th, 2022. Let me know what you think by hitting that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and most importantly, my friends, pay a little bit of that profit forward, a little bit of that profit backwards. And with the rest of it, make sure whatever you do with it, you do it out of love, and the universe is gonna bestow upon you tenfold in all directions. I'll see you on the next one.